on the bustling Brennan Avenue. Samuel spent his days tending to a modest fruit and newspaper stall, working hard for every penny he earned. One afternoon, a silver Mercedes pulled up to the curb, and out stepped Vivian Caldwell, a woman of grace and quiet sophistication. As she reached for her wallet to pay, a thick cream-colored envelope slipped unnoticed from her bag, landing softly under the car's tire. Vivian drove away, completely unaware of her loss. It wasn't until the sun began to set that Samuel spotted the dusty envelope on the ground. Inside, he found a small fortune in cash and a document bearing Vivian's name. For Samuel, there was no question, he had to return it. Samuel walked to the Grand Caldwell estate, its massive iron gates a stark contrast to his humble life. Clutching the misplaced fortune tightly, the heavy stone doors opened to reveal Mrs. Dorset, the housekeeper, who looked at Samuel's worn jacket with cold, narrow, and suspicious eyes. Samuel explained why he was there, handing over the envelope along with a small handwritten note he had intended for Vivian herself. But the moment the door closed, Mrs. Dorset's greed took over. She tucked the money away and hid the note deep in a drawer. When Vivian later asked about the visitor, the housekeeper lied, dismissing Samuel as just another begging street vendor looking for an easy handout. That night, fate intervened. While searching for a pen in the console, Vivian stumbled upon the hidden note Samuel had left behind. The next morning, she visited the stall. As they spoke, the truth unfolded. The money she thought was lost had indeed been returned. By afternoon, Samuel returned to the estate. Mrs. Dorset's face twisted in anger, fearing her deception was finally about to be exposed. Samuel insisted on handing over a new envelope, thinking it was more money. Mrs. Dorset greedily snatched it before he could say a word. In the drawing room, she tore it open, unaware that Vivian was watching from the stairs, witnessing her true nature in the sunlight. "Is that what you call being a beggar, Mrs. Dorset?" Vivian's voice echoed. The housekeeper turned pale, the stolen note held high. There was no room for greed in that house. Mrs. Dorset was escorted out, her long years of service ended by her own hand. At sunset, Vivian returned to the stall. She realized that Samuel's integrity was a treasure far more valuable than the cash he returned. Samuel simply smiled, his calloused hands packing newspapers. He didn't need a reward. His conscience was clear, and his honor was fully intact. Integrity is the soul's true wealth. If you believe honesty is worth more than money, leave a star below. Type part 2 for more.